You're up early?
Yeah, well, the early bird catches the job. Not that there's much in here. It's all call centres and secretarial work.
No great rush, is there?
No. Now Norris is back in the cabin. I'm back on the dole again, aren't I, till I find something out?
Yeah, well, what's the hurry? Got my wage coming in now.
Kevin, the whole point of all this was to have two incomes again.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I want to keep my independence. You know, that's really important to me.
And everybody else. Martin tells people where you're sleeping, where I'm sleeping.
I don't want to think about it.
What? You can't stop smiling.
Yeah, I know.
So what is it? You've forgotten about him already?
No. It's just, there's no point getting upset, is there? Anyway, it's not like I won't be seeing him again.
What do you mean he's coming back?
No.
So it is over between you two?
It's hardly even started.
Maria, what are you on about?
Nick has asked me to go and live in Canada with him, and I've said yeah.
Right. What are you doing here? Watching the telly? You know what I mean. Why have you come back? Because I wanted to. Oh, so, where's Mum? At work? I can't believe you. I can't believe you just strolled back in. You know, Mum was in the right state when you left. Well, I rang her dinner, and that makes up for it, does it? You nick from her. You walk out. Todd, you just leave it, eh? I'm back now, so if you really want to make Mum happy, then keep your mouth shut. Look, about when he hit you, I'm sorry. Nah, it's too late for that. You don't carry weight, do you? You just do what you like, and you leave me to pick up the pieces. Oh, yeah, and I'm sure you can do that, Mr. Nice Guy, the golden boy. Do you know how hard it's been, your brother? Oh, don't be so stupid. No, I'm not. Since we were little kids, it's always been the same. Todd's the smart one, and what am I? Some kind of loser? Yeah, well, I proved them all right, ain't I? Suppose you want a cup of tea, then? Cheers. You know where the kettle is?
No, there's nothing wrong with the sofa, except we can't get it in the flat. So what are you saying? Are you saying we get a full refund? Yeah, yeah, you can pick it up any time today, mate. Number 11 Coronation Street. No, it's not where you dropped it off, but it's where it's being stored. OK? All right, excellent. Bye.
It's not like I don't want her to be happy, because I do. It's just him. As soon as I seen him, I thought, he ain't right for her.
Who are you talking about?
Maria and that Nick. See, I knew it wouldn't last. Kurt was trying to tell me how he was the love of her life and all that, but I said no. It's just some stupid holiday romance. Anyway, he's back off to Canada now, eh?
Right.
All right, Kev?
Yeah, fine.
Why would you do it? Why would you give up everything and go halfway around the world for him?
Because I love him, Toya, all right? And I want to be with him.
Yeah, but you don't even know him, do you? Not really.
Yeah, all right, maybe I don't know him. But I know enough about him to know he's worth taking the risk. At least he's had the guts to do something with his life, to make a difference.
I just don't believe you're going to do this. What, you're going to give it all up, are you? With your job and the flat?
Yeah, I am. And you know what? If you was any sort of mate, you'd be happy for me.
Honestly, Peter, she really set me up. First she didn't tell me that we were home mixers, and then she wouldn't even cover me till I got back from the wholesalers. And now, Fred thinks I'm next to useless.
Well, look, just explain to Fred, you know, how that wasn't your fault, love.
What, I'll make out I can't manage my staff? You know, I was really chuffed when he asked me to take charge of that place. Really wanted to prove myself.
And you still can.
Yeah. You're right. I'm not going to let her get to me.
Good. See, that's the spirit. Right, go on. Off you go.
All right.
I've still not heard from that television company.
Strange, that. I thought you'd be top of their priorities.
Mind you, I mean, even though there is a certain civic pride in serving one's country, there's still a distinct pleasure in getting back to one's own routine.
Norris, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying, in many ways, it's nice to be back, you know, to be involved in the day-to-day pleasures of work and the ongoing sagas of our customers' daily lives.
Norris, if you mean you've missed the gossip, why don't you just say?
I mean, take the Websters, for example. There's a definite parallel between them, Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, don't you think?
Can't say I made the connection, no.
Well, think about it, Rita. I mean, both couples have had a disastrous marriage, followed by a series of unsuitable partners before eventually reuniting. In many ways, it's the ultimate romance.
I think you need to keep out of the sun.
Yeah, got everyone fooled, haven't they?
Sorry?
All this pretense that they're back together. Sally and Kevin Webster, the love story of the century.
Now, if you've been listening to Norris, don't worry. His moment of fame has clearly addled him.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one, is he? I mean, that's what everyone's thinking. Isn't it sweet, isn't it romantic? When really, it's just a farce.
How do you mean?
Oh, come on, Rita. Don't tell me Sally's not told you. Kevin moving back in, well, it's just an arrangement. She doesn't love him. They're not even sharing the same bed.
And how do you know that?
Because I've seen him. He's in the front room, on the sofa bed.
And what business is it of anybody's where Kevin sleeps? I mean, surely that's his and Sally's private affair.
Oh, right. So what are you saying? You think it's a good idea she's got him back then?
I don't know. All I do know is that Sally and Kevin seem to be trying to do the best by their children. Surely, as a parent, you approve of that?
Well, I don't understand any of it, really.
Well, maybe you don't have to. But if what they are trying to do for their children gives them the love and the stability that they need, who are we to judge?
Hello, love. Hi. Good morning. Not bad. You? Oh, I don't know. It's always nice to be wanted. Oh, what's this? Well, I just had a call from Sandy George. She's all trying to talk me into taking over that ridiculous romantic nonsense for the Gazette.
Oh, so what did you tell her?
Well, I said I'd think about it and give her a call, but it's not my thing.
Somebody must read these stories, other than my mother.
Yeah, well, just because somebody reads it doesn't mean that I have to write it. I'm a journalist. What do I know about bodies ripping?
Oh, I don't know. You've had your moments.
I asked for cheese salad, love. This is... Well, I'm not sure what it is. Not cheese salad.
All right, I'm sorry.
Right, so yeah?
No, I'm not. Do you know, I think the world has gone mad.
Sorry?
Oh, so she's not told you yet?
Who's not told me what?
Maria. She's going to give up everything and go and live with Nick in Canada.
What? When was all this decided, for goodness sake?
Well, apparently he asked her before he left for the airport.
Oh, silly, silly boy.
Yeah, and now she reckons she's going to get a flight out by the end of the week and go and join him.
Oh, dear, no. Oh, he never learns, does he? I mean, first Leanne, now Maria. Is there something wrong with the lad? I mean, is he addicted to making rash decisions or what?
Audrey, would you talk to her? Because she won't listen to me.
Afternoon, Fred.
Now do.
Look, I'm really, really sorry about what happened the other day.
I should think so, young lady. I have little enough time with my grandson. I do not appreciate having to cancel my plans. And it weren't just me, it were Maxine and our Ashley and all.
I know.
Now, I saw fit to appoint you as temporary bar manager. And I will stick by my word. That is, unless you give me good reason to...
I'll make sure the bar's properly covered from now on. I won't let you down again.
Then we'll say no more about it. Gina?
Afternoon. Is everything all right other day, after I left?
Yeah? Why? Shouldn't it be?
Oh, there's no reason. It's just Fred seems in a bit of a funny mood today, that's all.
Does he? I haven't noticed.
Oh. Well, no prizes for guessing what this is. You notice, I presume.
Who told you?
About you leaving Toya, actually.
I should have guessed.
She seemed a bit upset about you, Maria. Well, more than a bit.
Yeah, well, she's never liked Nick, has she? So she's not going to approve.
Oh, that's what you're looking for, is it? Approval?
No. I just want people to be happy for me, that's all. It is a good thing what I'm doing. I'm moving away, starting a new life.
Are you sure that Nick meant it?
Yeah, of course he did. Why else would he say it?
I don't know. Maybe it was just easier than saying a proper goodbye.
Nick loves me, Audrey, and we want to be together. No, why don't anyone just believe us?
Come on, love. I do believe you. Now sit down. Oh, Maria. You're not the first young woman in the world to have feelings like this. And honestly, darling, I'm not saying that your feelings aren't real. But they are so far removed from the day-to-day reality of living with someone. God forbid that I speak ill about Nick. He's my lovely grandson and a lovely young man, but I worry about you, my darling, that's all.
Yeah, well, why? About what?
Well, Vancouver, it's a long way away. You can't just hop on a bus, you know, if things go wrong.
Audrey, it's not gonna go wrong.
Well, I hope not. I hope not, sweetheart, for your sake. But it is a big decision. You're giving up your job, your home, your whole life. I mean, it is not something that you rush into.
You're not going to talk me out of it, Audrey?
No. And I'm not trying. I just want you to be sure you know what you're doing,
Yeah,
that's all.
I am. And I'm going to go to Canada, Audrey. And nothing you or anyone else says is going to change my mind.
Hey, Mum.
Hey, before you go, perhaps you'd like to tell me what this is doing in my living room.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that. And more to the point, where's my old sofa?
Out back. It's just we saw this one in the yard and we were worried it might rain, so we brought it in.
And who's we?
Hey, Mum.
When did you get back?
A couple of hours ago.
All right. And is this for good, or have you just come back to nick more stuff?
Don't, Mum.
Well, give me one good reason why not. I mean, give me one good reason why I shouldn't march you down the police station and say, this is my son, he's a lying, thieving tow rag.
Look, I know it's not much, but I'll give you the extra 20 as soon as I've got it.
And that's supposed to make it all right, is it? 40 flaming quid.
Mum, he knows.
What?
He knows that he got it all wrong. And he's sorry. You don't have to pretend you're not pleased to have him back. Mum, I am sorry.
Right, well, I should hope so. But if you ever pull a stunt like that again...
I won't, promise.
Well, seeing as you're in the mood for promises, you can promise me that you'll get yourself a job.
I will.
Right, now, back to the small matter of the sofa, which incidentally happens to belong to Karen MacDonald.
So? She obviously don't want it. We can borrow it.
Well, don't see the harm in it. But we've got to leave our old sofa outside. I want it covered in with this plastic. I don't want it getting ruined.
Yeah, cheers, Mum.
Right, well, I'm off to work. Where are you going?
Video shop. They've got an offer on 3 slash films for the price of 2.
And what's the matter with Mary Poppins?
Look, you, sure it's a good idea coming in here?
Well, we want is a quiet drink.
Yeah, I know, but people might start talking about us.
They're going to talk about us whether we're here or not, aren't they?
Number 11, Coronation Street. What do you mean there's no one there? Well, then go around the back. The sofa's in the backyard. Orange juice, please, Shelley.
All right, look, just a minute.
Now then, Shelley, about this centenary, any more thoughts?
Oh, well, actually, I've got
why don't we dress up? You know, Edwardian clothes, crinolines, top hats.
Oh, I see. 100th anniversary at Rovers. We're thinking about promotions.
Oh, sounds all right to me. Pay good money to see Fred on a penny farthing.
It's a thought. Ought to look quite good in that reenactment costume.
It's all a bit predictable, though, isn't it?
Predictable? Why is it predictable?
Well, because we always dress up. Halloween, drag nights. We need something different. I was thinking, why don't we do a penny a pint promotion?
Because it'd cost a fortune. What kind of a stupid idea is that?
I'm not talking about new money, am I? I'm talking about old pennies. They're not in circulation.
Penny a pint. Has a nice ring to it, is that?
You reckon?
Hey. And the clever thing is, it makes us sound generous without us giving out away. Now, that's what I call a genius idea. Gina, top of class.
Canada? How are you going to get there?
Well, I'm not going to walk it, am I? Anyway, now the games are finished, you can get well cheap flights on the internet. And I've still got some of my share of mine and Tyrone's wedding money left.
Is that going to be enough?
Well, if it's not, you'll have to help me sell my stuff, won't you?
Have you told Mum and Dad?
Yeah, I've just been around now. Mum started crying and my dad said something daft about polar bears. I don't know, they're off the head sometimes, aren't they? What?
Just never thought you'd have the bottle to do something like this.
Neither did I.
Come on, Vic. Get on with it. Get a grip of it.
Find out first.
this the last one today?
Just shut up, Morning. Come on.
Oh, hi, Rita.
Hey, hello, love.
Oh, off your crutches then, Blanche.
Certainly am. And not that you need legs to know what's going on round here. Look. Bold as brass. Don't tell me they're not an item. I'm not sure it's anybody else's business.
I mean, look at her. It's obvious she can't cope. And I'm senior barmaid.
I know.
Which is why Fred should have made me temporary manager. I mean, I've got more ideas than her and more experience. Does that sound fair to you?
No. I mean, yeah.
Blanche is talking about us. I know she is.
Sal, just leave her, eh?
No, if she's got something to say, Kev, she should say it to my face.
I'm serious. It's their girls I feel sorry for. Poor little mites. You can just see it, can't you? They call out, Daddy, Daddy, in the night, and they've no idea who they're going to get. Oh, Sally, I were just,
Talking about me? Yes, I know you were. So let's just get a few things straight, shall we, Blanche? Yes, me and Kevin are back together. Yeah, we had to think about it for a long time. And yet we are trying to make it work. So if anybody's got any problems with that... Look, if you've got any more questions about me and Kevin's relationship, just ask Blanche.
Jason! Turn that flaming video off and get out here now!
Mum, we're just getting near the end. We're nearly all dead.
Yeah, and so will you if you don't tell me what's going on. Where's my sofa?
What?
Well, where is it?
Well, I don't know. It was here. Ask Todd. We put it here.
Well, so what's happened to it?
Alien abduction?
Canada. That's what I said.
Flipping X must be really into this, Nick. You know, she's going to go all the way over there.
Told you. She's mad about him. Never seen her like it.
But when? When's she going?
End of the week, if she can get a ticket, she's going to sell all her gear to raise the cash.
Nice one. What's she selling?
Everything. Books, CDs, clothes.
Excellent.
What are you getting so excited for?
She's got some decent clobber, has Maria.
You're like a grave robber, you. You just don't care.
Oh, shut up.
No, why don't you shut up? Why, all of yous just shut up.
What's up with him?
You know, I still can't believe people have got nothing better to talk about than us.
You realise what you've done?
What?
Oh, wee little speech. People are going to think we're an item again, you know. We're back together. Properly.
Don't care what they think.
You mean that?
Of course. As long as we know we're doing the right thing, they can say what they like.
An hour.
What?
Doing the right thing.
Well, so far, so good.
But have you really thought about this? About everything you're going to be giving up?
Like what? A rubbish little job that don't pay much in a tiny little flat?
Are you happy with it before?
Yeah, before Nick. Tell you, everything's changed now. Now I realise I can make something of my life, do something different. Are you gonna get that?
Hiya. Oh, so is this it then, the great bring 'em by?
What? Kurt told me you were selling all your gear. Just thought I'd come and get first look.
Is she serious? Joel, I've got to find the money somehow, haven't I?
Bet you've bagged it all best stuff, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
I don't want it. I don't want to buy anything.
Toya, please don't be like this.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't pretend. I think you're mad to rush into something like that.
I thought you were my mate.
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm telling you. Hey, how much are these?
So I called Sandy, told her she had to find somebody else to replace Hermione.
Chicken.
Not at all. I told you steamy literature's not exactly my forte.
You all right there, Mother? Hardly. You got to spend a penny, and you take your life in your hands in this place. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's a health hazard.
I beg your pardon, Blanche?
Ladies' toilet, end cubicle. I could say it's blocked, but that's an understatement.
Shelley, love, will you go and sort our problem with ladies? There's rubber gloves and a plunger under the sink. I'm just going across to our Ashleys.
Gina, will you go and sort out ladies' toilets?
Well, I can't, I'm busy.
Oh, come on, love, I've got my hands full here.
Yeah, and so have I.
Who do you think you are, eh? Too high and mighty to stick your hands down a bog?
Shelley!
All right, I'm doing it.
So where did you get to anyway?
Went for a walk to clear my head.
Is it about our Maria? You know, in Canada?
Sort of.
Yeah, but you two haven't been together for ages.
Yeah, I know. But she's always been around, hasn't she? She's always been here. Are you sure you've got it right? Are you sure she's definitely going?
She told me herself, mate.
How can she afford it? I mean, she's not got that much to sell.
Yeah, but she's still got some money left, hasn't she? From her half what you used to saved up for the wedding.
What? She's using our wedding money to go to Canada?
You're right, Tiger.
I don't know. I feel a bit sick.
So sorry. Oh, no. Right. That's it. I've had enough of you. Get in the back. It was an accident. Like hell it was. Get in the back now.
Honestly, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
You expect me to believe that?
You what?
You've been out to get me all day. Winding me up, making me look stupid.
Don't have a go at me just because you're not up to the job.
You are?
Well, look here. Look at the state you got yourself into. I mean, you can't even cope in a little backstreet pub.
And you'd do it better, would you?
Yeah, I would. Which is why Fred should have asked me. I am senior barmaid and I have worked here longer than you, so if anyone should be temporary manageress, it should be me.
Yeah, but you're not, are you? He asked me. And now you're going out your way to screw it up for me, you jealous little cow.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, you won't have put up with me much longer, will you?
What are you saying?
You have to find somebody else to boss around, won't you? Somebody else to get your power-crazed claws into. Because I quit.
What?
You heard. I'm out of here. Have a nice life.